What's up, guys? It's Mike.
It's Dan.
It's the $300 beef noodle soup.
308, depending on what time, when
you check the currency conversion.
But dude, 300 American dollars for one bowl of soup. And it's not like a giant bowl of soup.
No.
It's just a regular
bowl of noodle soup. I love noodle soup. I've done like a noodle soup tour when I was in Taiwan. I filmed a bunch of videos. I love it.
Yeah.
You know how much they were in Taiwan?
Let me guess.
A regular bowl of noodle soup?
Probably $1 American dollar.
No, it's not that cheap.
It's not that cheap?
It's like if you go to the fanciest, not the fanciest, but one of the most well-known locations in Taipei, it's about 200 Taiwan yuan, which is about $7.
Yeah. Okay, so
$7.
So, and we're talking about some of the really good quality.
And then if you go to like a still famous a place regularly, it's like 100 Taiwan yuan, or so 150 Taiwan yuan,
really
which
cheap.
is like that's like what, $2?
What about like roadside stall?
Not $2. Hang on.
$4.
$4 or $5. Yeah.
What about like hole in the wall? I mean, street noodles.
I didn't really see much of that, but like not a big usually thing, 100, 150 you can take care of it easy, right?
Yeah.
300 US dollars. That's 2,000 Chinese yuan. That's
almost 10,000. Well, I don't know what the conversion is.
It's about 1 to 30.
Yeah.
Conversion.
So yeah, almost 10,000 NT, which is a new Taiwan dollars. Yeah. That's great. I mean, Taiwanese, I think the clientele is definitely, it's probably like very wealthy people from around the world that hear about it. Who knows? I can't imagine like just Taiwanese.
Well, it's not even like this place is a fancy place. It's like a very cozy place.
It's like it's kind of it's cozy. I wouldn't say it's a hole in the wall, but it's cozy.
Yeah.
And it's not like you said, it's not high end, but what this guy is doing, and I don't think this is the only noodles he sells. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he has other things on the menu, but what I guess his claim to fame is this soup. He's a Shanxi man. So he's from mainland China.
Shanxi, which is where I'm from.
Right.
Which is very known for noodles and soups. Yeah.
So he, I guess, went to Taiwan and he's been doing this since 1990. And they said that his restaurant became popular after 5-6 years. So that's only in 1996. So 20 years later, he basically is making this one-of-a-kind soup and charging $300 for it, which I was reading some of the stuff that goes into it. I mean, you can make the argument that it's not overpriced since it takes a lot of work to make this. He gets the meat from different parts of the world, Australia, Japan, United States, and Brazil. So I'm thinking he picks the best quality. First of all, he starts off with the best quality meat that you can get.
Yeah. Different
cuts. And also the broth, it's not just like, okay, you simmer the meat for hours. It's probably days. He's probably got some crazy, and it's also made from not just the meat, but the tendons, the tendons, the pieces of collagen, bones, everything. Yeah. And he spent so much time to perfect his recipe that, $300. I mean, I don't think, maybe he's not overcharging.
Well, and then you get to choose your different types of noodles, but I'll tell you this right now. Ain't paying $300 for a bowl of noodle soup. That's for sure.
You wouldn't try it just once?
No, unless I'm like super wealthy, which I'm not.
Right.
But here's the thing. What else can you get for $300? Let me ask you.
A lot of other food.
You know what you can get?
What's that?
In New York City, you can get a beautiful piece of Kobe steak for $100. Right. Would I rather have 3 of that or one bowl of noodle soup?
See, I think you would want to try this. Because
no, there's certain things in life I don't need to try unless I'm like Uber, just like I got nowhere else to spend my money. Right. I don't need to try the $1,000 sundae at Serendipity.
No, but this.
I don't need to try like the $1,000, $2,000 burger, whatever the heck.
But this is noodle soup, which you love.
I love
Beef noodle soup.
But I guarantee you, it's not gonna be much better than one of these traditional places.
I don't know.
It's gonna be better, but it's not gonna be like mind-blowingly. It's not gonna be.
I don't know.
It's not gonna be $300 better.
I don't know, bro.
No way. If I'm paying $300 for a bowl of noodle soup, now keep in mind, I'll tell you something about noodle soup. Noodle soup is meant to be a poor man's meal.
That's absolutely true.
It's meant to be a poor man's meal. In Shanxi, we do the noodles. The ingredients are very easy. I just did a noodle recipe on my channel. It takes like, you spend like $1 to make it.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
So
not
the
meant
noodle
to be
itself
yeah.
doesn't really have value. All right. So even if he imported all this beef, whatever,
Right.
we import beef. You know, you can import a Japanese Kobe beef.
Yeah, it won't
and not
cost
you $300.
It's true. It's true.
So you're mainly just paying for the beef, right?
But no, I think yes, but also if what I read is I read another article and it could have been on the same guy because this guy's been there for over 20 years, also surnamed Wang, and this was 6 years ago. And if this is the same guy, what he does to it is what you're paying for. Okay, for example, like it's not just the meat, right? Like,
okay. Well, here's the thing. What is he gonna do to it that like somebody with like a 2,000-year-old traditional recipe can't do? I mean,
okay, I agree with that. I agree with that.
Is he having a robot stir fry it? Like, what is he doing?
Well, I read one thing that now again, it might not be the same guy. I think it is the same guy where to make the soup, he has to each different cut of meat and each part he cooks it, then freezes it because he's saying that the flavor develops more as it soaks it in. Because if you cook meat for a long time, it just turns to mush. Then he reuses those pieces. It's just a lot of work that goes into it.
But the bottom line is it gonna taste dramatically? Like, if you think about it this way, each bowl of noodle soup is $7 US, the most expensive one. So 7 times like 40.
Yeah, which is
like 30 something, 40.
Yeah, 280.
So this soup needs to be
that
40
much,
times better
yeah.
than what I'm having.
Okay, see, I
don't think it's gonna be.
I don't look at it like that because you're quantifying the amount, the dollar amount. I think that when you taste this soup, forget the dollar amount right now. You will have a, you know, like a,
you know what?
Like this moment.
You know why I'll spend the money if I do?
Yeah.
I will only spend the money, and I would expect this. I would only spend that much money on a bowl of noodle soup if after eating the bowl of noodle soup, I can fly. Like if I get some superpowers after eating that bowl of noodle soup, then yeah, $300, it's worth it. That noodle soup better get up and massage my shoulders for the amount of money I'm paying for that.
I'm telling you right now, when you taste it, you might feel like you're in another dimension. That's how good it could be.
No.
Because you're, okay, let me ask you
that. I feel that for like a $1 pizza.
Because you're an avid beef noodle soup eater, you don't think there's a chance where you taste this broth and you're just like, that's the best thing I've ever had in my life.
I said,
holy crap.
You know what? The
holy
thing is,
crap.
I'll have that same feeling with a $6 bowl of noodle soup.
I don't know, dude.
I will.
I don't know, dude. Like, think about the texture. Think about the flavors. You're just complexity.
You're being lied to by his little marketing thing where he's like, "I'm gonna do it." You know what?
Yeah.
You know what's good? Traditional food is good. Easy, simple, good flavor. Yo,
I like that too. I'm just saying, I'm the perfect clientele because I'm reading it.
You really,
and I'm like,
to you. It does not sell to me.
6 regions. Ooh, he freezes the meat. Yo, this is why people in New York have business, because people like me will go like I don't know, I'll go somewhere, I'll be like, yeah, you know, they pet the rice and talk to it before, and you're like, dude, it's rice.
You are the most, I'll tell you this right now, you are the most easy person to sell to.
I am.
In the world.
I am.
You will buy, I've seen you at restaurants and you'd be like, well, what's the difference between this and this one is from a day when it rained, and you'd be like, oh, that must be better. I'm gonna spend extra $50 on that.
Because there's a reason, right? Because the rain probably helped.
Yeah, you're like the most
gullible. Crops.
Everything you buy. You told me this the other day. You're like, I never bought anything on discount before. I'm
no, clothes. I've only bought clothes on discount.
You only bought clothes on discount.
I've only bought
everything else in your life you never bought on discount.
I mean, for the most part, yeah. For the most part.
For the most part, this guy just sees a price and pays it.
I got $100 off my computer.
Did you shop around?
No, it's an Apple. $100 off. That's a pretty good deal, man. It's a pretty good deal. Yeah. You never get $100 off.
You gotta shop around for everything in your life. It's like Asian card disqualified a long time ago. Anyway, let us know, guys, if you would go and spend ridiculous money on this bowl of noodle soup. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Can I tell you a funny story? Yo, the first time I had a really good tea, I literally felt like I was like an enlightened Taoist master. So I'm just saying, it is possible.
Let me tell you the time I had a really expensive cup of tea. And this is really expensive.
Okay.
Much more expensive than one you had, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because this one I had was $10,000 a pound. They were selling it for $10,000 a pound.
That's yes, because it was it won a competition.
Well, I don't know, like
in Taiwan.
No, I was here.
Oh,
it was
here.
the Taiwanese person who was selling it. $10,000 a pound. I kid you not. So I walked by. I'm like, what kind of tea is 10,000? They were like, you want a cup? I'm like, all right, yeah,
for free, right?
For free. So they pour me a little cup.
Yeah.
I drink it.
And did you feel like you were like in another realm?
I couldn't tell the difference between that and Lipton.